A former Francis Parker student claims she was sexually abused by a teacher and coach while she attended the elite school.
A lawsuit filed today alleges the school failed to report the teacher to authorities and that he moved on to another school and abused another girl. But the case is complicated by the fact that the teacher has been dead for more than 5 years.
News 8's Kelly Hessedal joins us live from outside Francis Parker School with what she learned about this case and what the victim, alleged victim, I should say, in this case had to say. Kelly.
And some really disturbing allegations against the school. Now, the former student wants to put her face out there. She wants to put her name out there. She says she wants to encourage others to come forward. She says as an 8th grade student, her history teacher, who was also her basketball coach, began abusing her.
He took advantage of people and children that were in places of vulnerability. He did things and communicated in ways that he convinced me were normal. But in fact, his relationship with me was not normal. I was a 13-year-old girl. I could not process what was happening. I am not doing this out of revenge, and I am not doing this out of hate. I am doing this to ensure that there is change and systemic reform within Francis Parker, so no other child has to go through this.
And that former student, Grace Winn, says what happened to her has haunted her for years. She says during the 2014-2015 school year, Miguel Cembrano, who was 28 years old at the time, touched her inappropriately on more than one occasion and at one point asked for nude photographs. Now, even though she didn't come forward for years about what happened, she claims the school must have known about Cembrano's conduct because in 2015 he was fired for inappropriate conduct involving a different student. Now, the heart of the case is that the school failed to report Cembrano, and because of that, he moved on to High Tech High, where Winn's attorneys claimed he preyed on another student and was under investigation. Cembrano died in September of 2016. Here's what Winn's attorney says happened.
He committed suicide. However, before he committed suicide, he sent Grace a text message and said, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry." It's an admission of guilt.
Now, I did reach out to Francis Parker for comment. They sent me a statement that reads, "At Francis Parker School, we take all alleged incidents extremely seriously. Our school's values are founded on putting students first and providing an environment for learning where students are safe, both physically and emotionally. We are unable to comment on the specifics of the pending litigation." Now, High Tech High said it doesn't comment on personnel matters, and I checked with the DA's office as well as the San Diego Police Department. They say they have no record of a Miguel Cembrano under investigation. Heather and Carlo.
Hey, Kelly, do attorneys believe that there could be additional victims in this case?
Well, attorneys told me today that since the story aired earlier, they've been reached out to by numerous students at High Tech High as well as Francis Parker, with people saying that they were former students of Cembrano's. So the attorneys say that it's certainly possible that another lawsuit could be coming soon.
Kelly Hessedal reporting from Francis Parker. Troubling story, but that's a brave young lady stepping up to tell her story. That had to be very difficult.
Well, this is obviously a story that we will continue to follow as we aired her report earlier today, and then to get phone calls into the attorney's office right after that. There's a lot more to this one.
Yeah.